Recording.
40 CT40, this is Kilo November 3 Quebec. This is the Alligator Net tonight on 7255. My name is Ronaldo, and I'm KN32 out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'd like to welcome all those to the Gator Net here on 7255. We don't have Jim, Kilo Echo 8 Lima Delta Bravo this evening. He is off the air because of lightning. So that's one less patrol operator. Don, he's still under the weather. He won't be in there this evening. So it looks like it's going to be me, and Ed's going to be in there to help me with possibly relaying. Once again, my name is Ronaldo, and you're on the Alligator Net 7255. Call Kilo November 3 Quebec. If there's any emergency or priority traffic, please call now. Here, none. Remember, you can check in on NetLogger, or you could also check in on the TGIF DMR network, 314255. We do just take check-ins off the DMR, believe it or not. Okay, we got a few calls in there. Okay, I got to get you there, brother. Got you on there. All right, K3, CLS, KN. No, it's W3, LAS. Come on in, sir.
W3 LAS. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, how you doing this evening, sir? Come on in. It's your turn.
I'm trying to get this lined up here. I wasn't expecting you to call yet. I'm doing fine. How about things down there? It's a little bit cloudy today, and I think we're about ready to get some wind up here.
Yeah, you guys, I guess there's a cold front coming through. We're doing okay down here. It's been a really long day, and I'm kind of looking forward to resting my head on those pillows as soon as I can this evening. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. Same here. I've been outside doing a lot of outside work the last couple of days. Had the tower down and got that back up again, so that's not an issue for the wind anyway. So, we'll leave to get back to you.
Yeah, roger. Yeah, well, I had a lot of work at Walmart today, and they just drove me nuts. So, you know, I got to get some rest tonight, man. I see N9UUX. Yeah, I'll get to you in shortly, my friend. Yeah, otherwise everything else is good. I mean, I'm rolling along here with the net, and I don't think it's going to be a long one tonight, because, man, I need to get some sleep, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. I'm not sure if I lost you there. You're in and out tonight.
Yeah, the band is up and down, man. The band is up and down. Roger?
Roger that. I'll let you go. W3LAS. Have a good evening, 73.
All right, W3LAS 73. Take care. Kilo November 3 Quebec, November 9. Uniform X-ray. The noisy guy from Upgrade North. Come on in, sir. Good evening.
Well, KN32 and UUX, hope you're hearing me, Ronaldo. It's pretty rough up here. A lot of crashes. I won't keep it. Just want to jump in, say hello. It's been noisy and crazy storms all around us tonight, okay?
Yeah, no problem, man. It's good to hear you. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lightning crashes tonight, too, so I don't think it's going to be a full net tonight. I just, Jim couldn't because of storms. You're out of there because of lightning. Just might not be a good night there, Roger.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I've got so many crashes. Okay, let me just jump in, say hi, and get out of here, Ronaldo.
All right, my good friend, you take care, 7-3. It's always a pleasure talking to you up there. N9UUX. Hey, we'll talk to you next Friday night, man. 7-3. This is November 3 Quebec here on the Alligator Net on 7255. We're going to look. I have a station here on NetLogger. I want to see if I can get him in there. Put his call sign in here. Yep. Kilo India 5, Bravo Mike Sierra. Hey, do you hear Kilo India 5, Bravo Mike Sierra?
Barely. It's just below the noise.
Yeah, Kilo India. Okay, no problem. Kilo India 5, Bravo Mike Sierra. If you're out there, it's hard to hear you, man. He just logged off of a NetLogger anyway. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec in the Alligator Net on 7255. We're looking for check-ins this evening. Anybody anywhere?
Delta Lima.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima. Good evening, sir. How are are you up north? Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Getting a lot of lightning crashes myself, but that's coming from the southwestern part of the country, so I think everybody's getting lightning crashes there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel it's all good. Well, thanks for picking me up. God bless you, brother. We'll talk to you next week. I have a good weekend. Take care of yourself. I'll be seeing you and all this.
All right, Kilo Charlie H here, Delta Lima. Shut that equipment down, man, before the lightning tears it up. 7-3, good talking to you, my friend. That was Kilo Charlie H here, Delta Lima. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec. Looking for check-ins for the GatorNet. Anybody, anywhere?
Whiskey Tango 4 Sierra Oscar.
Whiskey Tango 4 Sierra Oscar. Anybody else? All right, WT4SO, Johnsonville, South Carolina. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
Good evening, Mr. Wren, and Don and Jim, you out there? I just getting dialed over. Doing good. Brother went for, again, his weekly thing. He apparently has a hole in the bottom of his foot about this big around as a small fingernail, and they're trying to get that to close itself up, and it's tough. But they've been doing stem cell treatment on it, trying to get it to grow and close up. But other than that, he's doing fine. He's doing a lot better, feeling better, so looking forward to it being closed up so he can start walking on that foot. So that's what he's doing. Me, I'm doing nothing, trying to enjoy the weather because I ain't getting anything else. Thank you.
Hey, Roger. Hey, Roger, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's going to be a short net tonight. You getting a lot of lightning crashes?
I'm hearing a few. It was really bad just a few minutes. Right when I first brought it up, it was bad. And but it's fading out on it, Murray, and you don't seem to have that much on you. So maybe it's moving to a good spot where we don't get so much of it. But yeah, it's kind of low. WT4SO, back in.
Yeah, Jim was in here earlier. He checked in earlier, but he had to check out because he was getting a lot of lightning crashes. And Don, he's just resting, but he's slowly getting better. He was supposed to go to doctors, but I ain't heard nothing out of him yet. So hopefully all that went well. Alrighty, WT4SO, that's the right button, I'll get there. I was trying to check the radar, see what's out there. And, oh yeah, that's on board the North Shore of North Carolina and Virginia. They got a big old clouds out there. Near Chicago, I'm getting hammered over there. Anyway, doing good on this end so far. The time of year I got to remember to disconnect my antennas and stuff when I'm not home because, that evening thunderstorm's going to come up. WT4, so I'll send it back to you. All right, man. Good to hear you. Yeah, the band is really noisy tonight, but hey, it's good that we can get some people in here for sure. I got a few people. Oh man, I got some people coming in on that logger. All right, dude. 873 my good friend over there in Johnsonville, South Carolina. You and I got to take the time one of these days, my friend, and get together and meet up because, I've known you for a few years now. You're getting like Ed. I know you guys. I've talked to you guys all the time, but I never got to meet you guys. So we got to get around doing that sometime, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, we got to do that. I got to get over next to Beach one week. I haven't been over there in a while, so we'll have to do something. Get a cup of coffee or something. Back to you.
All right, my friend. You take care. 7-3. That was my good friend Whiskey Tango 4 Sierra Oscar in Johnsonville, South Carolina. All right, we got two stations here. Stand by there, K3CLS. I'll get you shortly. I want to catch this guy here too. Kilo 3 Romeo Papa. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, man. This is K3RRP. What's sure if you saw me on that log or not,
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I saw you on NetLogger. That's where I picked you up.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, that appears to work. Yeah. Hear a lot of thunder crashes between you and me tonight, and I suppose that's something headed this way. We'll have to see there, over.
Yeah, it's pretty bad here. I'm getting hammered pretty good, and it's kind of messing up everybody coming in. Usually everybody's a lot clearer, but man, them lightning strikes come in and they just bury you.
Roger that. Well, hopefully I'm making it through okay, or good enough anyhow. And yeah, I hear you. Like it's been a long day. Got a lot of stuff going on around the shack here. Hey, is Jim's? I know he's off the air tonight. Is his antenna system okay, or did the storm take it down?
I don't know. He didn't say anything. I mean, he was on, but he said that they was getting a lot of lightning right over top of him, so he just dropped out.
Roger that. And on second thought, I thought he's got those on the ground there. It's probably just bothering him as far as destroying them, but it could be ground lightning. Could get in there, that's for sure. So anyhow, just a thought. I'll let you pick up these other drives, and I'll be sitting here with the K3 RRP. Back to you, Ren.
All right, yep. Hey, we'll take care of you. Good talking to you. Yeah, you're making a trip. You're getting over that noise. No problem. Yeah, it's been a long day, man. I'm not going to be in here not too long tonight. The noise is from the lightning strikes is being a real pain, and the closer those storms get from the west, the worse it's going to get. K3 RRP in Maryland. 7-3 team, my friend. Always a pleasure. Roger?
Roger that, Ren. 7-3 to you too.
All right, Kilo 3, Romeo Papa, 7-3 from Kilo November 3, Quebec. K3, Charlie Lima Sierra. Good morning, sir. Good evening.
Hey, Ren, how's it going tonight? Yeah, it's a little noisy out there tonight with all the storms around and stuff, but you're sounding good as usual up here in Lancaster.
Hey, I wouldn't complain about your signal either, sir. Sounding really good down here in the great state of South Carolina. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Like I said earlier, it's been a long day. I'll tell you. I haven't heard from Don. He was supposed to go to doctors and stuff, so I thought maybe I could hear him on here tonight, but he's checked in twice this week, but he hasn't been in since there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. I hope he's doing all right. Kind of missing Don. I hope he gets on top of everything there. Yeah, I see there's some thunderstorms right over top of Jim right now. I'm looking at the weather map here, so yeah, I can see why he probably had to shut her down.
Yeah, you could have storms like 500-600 miles away, man, and it just affects everything, even here.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I'm hearing lightning crashes from all over. Kind of interesting tonight. Yeah, well, it was all in all, it's a pretty nice day. It was a good enough day for me to throw a steak on the grill tonight.
Hey, there you go. That sounds good. Yeah, I had burgers tonight on the Blackstone.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on one of those. I'll tell you what, my grill in the camper wears out. I'm going to be getting me one of those small Blackstones to carry around on the motorhome.
Hey, you can't go wrong, man. You cannot go wrong with a Blackstone. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised. Just make sure you cure it, You got to cure it before you use it.
Yeah, roger that. I guess it's kind of like curing a cast iron fry pan, right?
Yep. But you remember, you always got to leave a coat of oil on it all the time. You got to put a coat of oil on so you don't get the rust.
Hey, does it do a pretty good job on steak? Just throwing them right on the griddle?
Oh my God! Yeah, oh yeah! I cook everything on. You don't cook on it as bone chicken, but everything else: alligator, steak, hamburgers, hot dogs. You cook eggs, bacon, sausage, potatoes, just about anything on it.
Yeah, roger that. I was looking at them. I could have used up the grill I have first, but when that thing wears out, that's probably the direction I'm going to head in.
Well, yeah, I have both types of grills, so I'm not really worried about it. original cast iron grill, great. The other grill, I don't use it that much. In fact, last year I got a $400 one for $150 because they were closed out at Walmart, and I got it fitted out there, and I haven't even fired it up yet. I got it together and everything. I just haven't fired it up yet because my Blackstone is just what I use.
Yeah, Roger. You use that with propane, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah, well, I got a propane connector for my tank on my motor.
Yeah, well, I want to get a smoker. Not a big one, just a small one. Tabletop smoker, you know? That's what I want to get next.
Yeah, roger that. My son-in-law, he's really into smoking brisket and chickens and all that kind of stuff. I think he made a smoked turkey for Thanksgiving last year.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at one of them, what do they call it? I don't know. It's one of the things I can fry a turkey in, turkey fryer. I was looking at one of them too, but, you know, if you're only going to use it once or twice a year, it's not worth putting the money into, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. I seen guys using it too, and the birds look pretty good to come out of, but it seems like a lot of that.
Yeah, I know. All right, man, hey, I'm going to let you go. It's starting to get noisier and noisier down here in the great state of South Carolina. But, hey, man, it's a pleasure talking to you. I'm getting up that way sooner or later, man. It's just, you don't know when. I'm looking at field day, but you never know, Roger?
Yeah, roger that. Well, 73 to you. I'll carry on. 73
All right, man. 732. Yeah, it's a good net. I love the rag too, but wish I could get more time to do it, you know, and extend it. But tonight's not going to be a good night. It just doesn't seem that way. All right, man. It's not the checkage. It's just the noise from the lightning. All right, 73 to you, K3CLS, KN3Q. You have a great evening, sir. Be safe, and yeah, go out and spend the money on a Blackstone. You won't go wrong. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec in the Alligator net of 7255. And I'm looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere, please call now.
Kilo, Foxtrot 4, Lima, Victor, Charlie.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Lima, Victoria, Charlie. Did I get that right?
QSL, good evening. Just wanted to jump in and then say good evening to everybody on the GatorNet tonight. I've checked in with you several times in the past here, sometimes from an indoor antenna, QSL.
Roger. So how's the things going in there in the great state of North Carolina?
Oh, about the same as anywhere else, trying to keep my head above water.
Yeah, you're in, what's it, Kings Mountain, right?
Yep, you're absolutely right, sir.
Yeah, thanks. No problem. Yep. Yeah, are you getting a lot of lightning noise?
I've got a horizontal loop antenna, so I don't get the static crashes as bad as everybody else does. So I get I'm getting a lot of noise, but not too bad. I can hear everybody over the noise just fine.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good in noise. I got about less than 2 S units of noise. It's just the static crashes are killing everybody.
Yeah, I get a static crash every now and then, but I've been able to copy everybody's audio over the static crashes. So knock on wood, we're doing fine for receive tonight.
Yeah, you're 59, by the way. Good audio. 59 into Myrtle. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're peaking 30 over on your voice peaks there. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, you ought to try out one of them. You ought to go online there. Go to myantennas.com. There's an infit there. It's 80 to 10, and it's the 2 kilowatt version. That's what I'm using. It's only 9 feet above the ground.
Hey, Hey, Roger. Yeah, I built one of those, but I haven't deployed it yet. I've got all the wire wrapped up and ready to go. I've got a 49-to-1 balun. Just haven't put it up in the air yet.
Yeah, how many toroids do you have wrapped in it?
Just one single one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one has 3.
Wow, okay. Yeah, I gotta go look at that. Myantenna.com, you said.
Yep, myantennas.com. It has 3 toroids. It has 3 toroids wrapped in it. And partway down the wire it has some type of resistor embedded in the wire. Partway down through. I don't know how many feet it is, but it works good.
Well, it's working for you real well up here. That's no problem. Yeah, I just wanted to jump in, say hello to everybody. I'm working on my extra class here, and come the second Thursday in April with our club meeting, I should have that all taken care of. Should have done it years and years ago, but I just never, got around to it. I got time on my hands here. Usually I'm teaching courses at a community college, but this semester courses I was going to teach got canceled, so I've got time on my hands here and thought I'd make the best use of it.
Oh, yeah, well, that's a hard... yeah, I've been through that, man. I got mine in 2016, the extra class. I waited 13 years, but no longer than that, actually. But I got around to it. It was tough, man. When I took it, man, that theory was just brutal. It took me a while. I got 47 out of 50 right, but that was after first time I took it. Actually, the second time, the same day, I did 36 out of 37 questions. Got mad about it. Was not unhappy. And a week and a half later, I did 47 out of 50. But that was a rough test.
Oh yeah, it's a tough test. It's a tough test for sure. I teach engineering courses, so there was a lot of the theory is not a problem for me, but there was a lot of other stuff on there that is just you got to commit it to memory type of stuff. So I have to sit down and read through it and just plug it into the old memory banks there.
Yeah, a lot of it, actually, which is Gordon West had some CDs. Gordon West had some CDs, and they were so nice because he explained a lot of it, on the audio CDs. There were like 4 audio CDs with it, and it was broken down into 4 sections. And I'll tell you what, man, that helped me out a lot.
Hey, Gordon West was a good one. He did a lot of good stuff there. I liked a lot of stuff that Gordon put out there. I tried to learn code from his tests, from his tapes rather, years and years and years ago. Couldn't get the code from Gordon West though, but ended up somebody turned me on to a Jerry Ziliak to do the code tape, and boy, that really helped out for sure there. But yeah, I don't think I'll have any problems with it. I take at least 1 or 2 practice exams every day now, and I'm making like between 84 and 94% on them. I'm only missing between like 2 and 4 of them every time I take the test, so I shouldn't have any problem with it. I don't know, though. I've been thinking once I do that, I might go in for a vanity call. I don't know. I've been licensed since 1996, and I have the same call, so I don't know. I'm debating with myself whether I want to keep my call or choose a new one.
Yeah, well, my original call was N3 NRO, November 3, November Romeo Oscar was my original call. When I got my vanity call, my dad, who's the silent key, had it, and now my sister up in Milwaukee has it. So the call stayed in the house. But yeah, Gordon West, a nice guy. Met him in Dayton, not Dayton, but in Orlando at the Hamfest there. All right, man, it's good talking to you, Vince. Good luck with that, man. I think you'll pass it. And next thing you know, you got to go out and buy yourself a new radio to celebrate, Roger.
Hey, Roger. Wish I could come up with all the greenbacks for that. I sure would like a new radio, but I think the one I've got here is gonna probably serve me well for another couple of years. But yeah, I've got my eyeballs on a couple of them out there. I just don't have the greenbacks for it. I'm gonna let you go, my friend. Thank you for letting me check into the net tonight. Hope you and everybody else out there have a great evening. We'll catch you later on, and I'll say 73 back to net control, KF4LVC.
Contact.
All right, stand by contact. All right, hey, 73, man, you take care. Yep, I'm going to be probably selling my 7300. I'm going to get an Alligator FT 757 GX2, my original HF rig. All right, this is Kilo November 3 Quebec. Go ahead, contact.
KF4LVC, KN4RWQ.
I think you said KM4WQ, KFLVC, go ahead.
KN4RWQ. Yeah, I was listening in and just want to tell you, here in about 30 miles northeast of Wren and Ocean Isle Beach, you're a solid 10 over here from Kings Mountain. You've got as good a signal as Wren does here in Ocean Isle. That's a fantastic signal coming in, even with the band conditions. And good luck on your extra test. I got my general, and 30 days later went back and took the extra test, expecting to barely pass, and ended up making like an 88 on it, and was surprised to see it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. And it probably won't be for you either. It's, just take the test. I mean, good luck to you. And 73 from KN4RWQ. Back to net control.
Thank you, KF4LVC. Well, thank you very much for the kind words there. You're peaking about a 20 over 9 here in Kings Mountain tonight. No problem whatsoever. And thank you very much. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I think I'll do well. I'm keeping myself vigilant. Like I said, I'm taking a practice exam at least twice a day just to keep myself sharp, because I got to wait until that second Thursday in April when we have our club meeting there, and we'll be doing testing. So I don't want to get behind on any of this stuff. Want to keep it real fresh in my mind. But very good. Well, I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much for coming back to me and letting me know I'm actually getting out there, and my radio waves are touching the world.
Roger that. Back to you, Ren.
All right, 73. Have a good night.
No problem, my good friend. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Lima Victor Charlie, Kings Mountain, North Carolina, 73. Take care. How about Kilo Quebec 4, Foxtrot Uniform Delta? Kilo Quebec 4, Foxtrot Uniform Delta. You're on Netlog. Are you there? Hey, QSL, how you doing this evening, sir? Sorry about getting the letter wrong on your call there, bud. Yeah, I was looking off my net logger there. So how's things up there in the great state of North Carolina? Roger. Well, I was having trouble pulling you out because of the lightning crashes, but I heard most of what you said. But, hey, man, I appreciate you checking in. I see you in here off and on, man, and, boy, sometimes the noises can be just such a mess there. Roger?
Yeah, Roger.
All right, man. Well, hey, you take care, man. Thanks for checking into the GatorNet.
All right.
Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Uniform Delta. Got it right now. 7-3, take care. Thanks for checking into the GatorNet. Whiskey 4 Alpha, Kilo Yankee. That's W4AKY. Up in Kentucky, you there? Alright, I guess not. Let me try it again real quick. The Whiskey 4 Alpha, Kilo Yankee. You there yet? He was a check-in and check-out on that locker. Okay, this is Kilo November 3 Quebec in Myrtle Beach. And you're on the GatorNet here in 7255. This net meets every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 8 p.m. local time. This is the Rag-Chew Net. We like to get people in here and get to know a little bit about your equipment. Also, at the same time, you can check in on NetLogger. You can also check in on the TGIF network, 314-255 talk group called the Mud Ducks. Also note that we have Jim, Kilo Echo 8 Lima Delta Bravo, who left this evening because of lightning. We have Don, Whiskey 3 Delta Oscar November, who is right now under the weather. We also have Ed, and remember to go to YouTube, Ed-KN4RWQ. That's Ed-KN4RWQ. And check into his and subscribe to the YouTube channel, which also puts in the GatorNet so you can hear how you sound, and you can feed it back. He just needs to get enough users that we can run it live. Right now we can't, so anybody get a chance, remember Ed-KN4RWQ. That is the website for YouTube. All right, this is Kilo November 3 Quebec looking for check-in for the GatorNet. Anybody, anywhere?
WB2OHN.
Ah, man, there's a good original person at the GatorNet up there in the great Empire State. W2OHN. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
All right, good evening, Len. This is Don, north of Albany, New York, where we can hear you in between the static crashes, which are, pretty close. You're about F9. I assume you've got a lot down there, too. It's raining outside here. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. I got about F5 on you or so right now, but, hey, there's a lot of noise. Yeah, I'm just making sure you can hear me up there now these days. I know last year you had a little bit of problem with that, Roger.
Yeah, I can hear you. You're in F9. Everything seems to be working okay. Are you running any power now,
Negative, sir. Negative. Just 9 feet off the ground. No power, man.
Okay, well, it's doing a good job. I'm just running 100 volts also. And, of course, we have 160 meter end, and it's 70 feet at the ends, and it droops down in the center. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you come up to almost a 9 now, so, the band's up and down. The better the band gets, the more noise you get from the lightning.
Yeah, I hear the furnaces peak in F9, pretty close. Well, we're going to scoot along here. Thank you for running the net, and we'll catch you next week. WB2OHN.
WB2OHN. It's always a pleasure, man. Hey, thanks for checking into the GatorNet for 5 years running, man. 5 years running. All right, 873 City up there. You're up there in the great Empire State. North Albany, New York. That was Whiskey Bravo 2 Oscar Hotel November. Okay, how about Kilo Charlie 0 Delta Victor Victor? Kilo Charlie 0 Delta Victor Victor. Alright, not hearing anything. Okay, this is Kilo November 3 Quebec out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Looking for check-ins for the GatorNet on 7255. Anybody anywhere? Kilo Bravo 2 Oscar Sierra November. Kilo Bravo 2 Oscar, what was the rest of it? Sierra November. Kilo Bravo 2 Oscar Sierra November. QSL? QSL, Kilo Bravo 2 Oscar Sierra November. Nice call, sir. Good evening. Come on in. Go ahead, sir. Come on in.
Yes, good evening. Just knew this one. I thought it was my e-cars for getting on, but just checking in.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, this is the Alligator Net. It's been here about 5 years. If you know Don W3DON, and Jim, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. They're the other two net controllers for this net. Roger?
Yeah, roger that. Just getting back into the hobby after a hiatus for about 21 years. So, dusted off the radio and threw a wire out the window, and we'll see how we do.
Solid S9. What are you running there?
ICOM 7300, pushing about 80 watts right now with a NFET out the window.
Hey, nothing wrong with a 7300, man. I got one sitting over there as my backup radio. I've had that thing about 5 years, and man, she's been old faithful. Roger?
Yeah, roger that. I had a TS2000 as the backup. I have that in my house in Pennsylvania, so I kind of screwed a couple of people up, because sometimes I'll broadcast out of there, and but I'm actually down on the city side now in Staten Island, New York, getting ready for the rain.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, man. You know what I miss about Long Island? And they're round and small, and you drink beer with them. Good old White Castle.
The murder burgers, White Castle, yes.
Yeah, I can't buy them down here in South Carolina. You're good at solid S9 down here. You can't buy them down here. The only way you can get them is in the freezer. But there ain't nothing better than a fresh White Castle coming right off the grill, man.
Isn't that true? That was all, a White Castle is really just a thin layer of meat and the rest is onions, I guess. But, that's the way it is, Owen.
Yeah, give me a suitcase and I'm good to go.
Oh, very good, very good. Yes, I haven't had some of those. I guess I get up in age and they don't agree too well with my stomach. When you're younger, I guess you can handle it. But I guess at my age now, everything I eat sometimes lets me know I ate it for about 3 days.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what they tell us that we're getting old. But hey, I'll still eat the stuff. I don't care, man. Hey, you only live one time, right?
It's so true. My granddaughter yells at me when I take my grandson to McDonald's. And I said, look, it didn't kill me. So, it's going to make him stronger.
Hey, you know something? I got to bring this up. Do you remember back in the old days? I don't know. You're probably younger than me. I don't know, man. I'm 61. So, but you remember back in the old days, you never heard them say, well, you got to refrigerate this. You can't leave this out on the table more than an hour. And when we were growing up, you ate everything and anything, and you still lived, right?
Roger that. This is I am older than you, by the way, 64. But you're so right. It's very interesting. The things we ate, the things we did. Now everything has to be organic, this and purified that. And I drank water from a hose. It never killed me.
Oh yeah, I've done it too from a creek. Yeah, that's not a problem, man. Yep. And you ate everything, man. You didn't throw it away like they do today. But hey, man, thanks for checking into the alligator net. Anything else we could do for you tonight before we move on?
No, sir. Thank you for the conversation. And sit on the side and just listen. Try to figure all these nets out. KB2OSN for ID.
Hey, no problem. Kilo Bravo 2 October, Sierra November. Hey, no problem, man. Yep, this net's here every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time. As you can tell, it's kind of a rag chew net. We're a little bit different than most nets. We've been here 5 years, so, and the other two net controllers that are in here, you always say hello to them on Sunday. I don't know if Don's back yet. He's not feeling good, but he'll be back soon. Hey, 73 to you, man. Thanks for checking in from up there in the great Empire State. Kilo Bravo 2, October, Sierra, November. 7-3 to you. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec in Myrtle Beach. Looking for check-ins for the Gator Net here on 7255. Anybody, anywhere? Something for Tango Tango. Give me your call again. Good evening, sir. How you doing? I heard you tonight. You were checking into Poda earlier, correct?
Sometimes I come in after the name of it, I don't know.
around and talk to people there.
Hey, Roger. Well, you know, that's the ham radio is all about, man. You reached the Gator Net here on 7255. We're kind of a radio net. Can you tell me what you're operating there, sir?
Yes, sir. We are running a ICOM. I do have an ICOM 7300, but I don't talk on it as much as I do the Yaesu ST2000D with a high 781 studio mic. Talking on a 80, 40, 20 meter fan dipole that I do. The radio puts down about 200 watts, and that's all we do in there, I tell you.
Hey, Roger. Well, it's doing a good job. You're S9. I'm S9 Plus. I'm running the Yaesu FTD S10. Using an end-fed half-wave dipole myself, 80 to 40, 9 feet off the ground. Roger?
9 feet. Well, mine's in the inverted V configuration. I think the apex is about 30 to 35 feet.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about taking mine up higher than 9 feet, but I don't know, man. It's working. I don't know if I want to mess with it. Go ahead.
Well, it's working really well. Did you say you're QTA from Myrtle Beach?
Yes, sir. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with Myrtle Beach. I used to live in town a little bit further, what would that be, south of you, Brooks Corner, South Carolina?
Yeah, Roger. Yep. Where are you at now? Where are you located now? North Carolina?
Yes, I am in the central part of North Carolina. If you're familiar with the state, I'm in a little town called Efland, E-F-L-A-N-D, North Carolina. And you've probably never heard of that one. I'm close to Hillsborough, Melbourne, Burlington area.
Oh, yeah. I know where that's at. Back in my heyday, in the early 80s, man, I used to hitchhike up and down the Interstate 95 across 85 and out through all over the place that way. It was like a fun thing to do in the summertime, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Didn't do a whole lot of hitchhiking. I did a little bit when I was in the military, but that's been a long time ago. I'm 77 years old back then.
Hey, Roger. Well, man, we appreciate your service and service to our country, sir. All right. Hey, anything else we can do for you before I move on and try to get a couple more check-ins before I close this thing up this evening?
Well, the only thing is, tell me, send me 255. Tell me the nights you meet and the time. I'll write it down.
All right. We meet here every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time. Here on 7255, 8 p.m. local time, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and usually we're here. Sometimes we may have to move up and down a few KCs because of noise, but normally we're stuck on here, Roger.
Okay, so the 255, you meet Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8 p.m., right?
Yes, sir. We're also on NetLogger.
Okay, don't know nothing about network. Computers don't like me, so I try to stay away from them. But anyway, appreciate you letting me break in there, and we'll check back with you again for sure. 73s, Kilo November 4, Papa Tango Ronnie, Central North Carolina, standing by.
All right, hey, take care in Central North Carolina. We appreciate the check-in. Come on back again, like you can tell. It's a little bit of a rag net. We don't like to just run people in and run them out. That's not our net style. We usually hear from 8 to 9, sometimes later than 9. It depends on the guy that's at the end of the totem pole that decides whether he wants to extend the net or not. But usually it's just a small net. It's been here 5 years. All right, you were number 17 on the list, by the way, with all NetLogger check-ins and everybody on the air. You're number 17. Hey, 73, take care. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec looking for check-ins for the Alligator net here on 7255. Please call now.
Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike.
All right, we got Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike, and there was another station that came in there with you. What was your call, sir?
Did he beat me out? This is November 3 Charlie Uniform.
Yeah, I keyed on you. Charlie Uniform, what's the full call?
November 3 Charlie Uniform.
Hey,
Hey, my good friend, I'm good to hear you in there. It's been a while. I'll get right with you. K3SLM, KN32. Good evening, sir, and welcome to the Gator Network. 7255. Come on in, Steve.
Hey, good evening, Red. Band doesn't sound too good tonight. Pretty noisy, huh?
Yeah, it actually is, man. But you're hearing me, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but it's not all that good like it usually is.
Yeah, the band isn't that great, man. There's a lot of static. Yeah, you're down too, but man, I got a good copy on you. Audio is always good, Steve.
Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Are you the Lone Ranger tonight?
Yeah, I'm the Lone Ranger tonight, man. I'm still running it. Yeah. You're number 18 on the list. Yeah, we average 20, 25 a night, even when it's just one of us, man.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I was just sitting here mounting a scope on a rifle. I got a little Marlin 22 and got this Nikon scope I was mounting on it. I got her all tightened down now and straightened up. Now I'll have to go in and sight it in tomorrow down at the range.
Hey, there you go. Well, yeah, I'm working on picking up an AR here soon. I got to talk Mama into it. I'm getting close. But, yeah, I'm going to get an AR and mount a scope on it.
Better get one soon.
Oh, that ain't no problem. I got a friend of mine over here in the western part of the state builds them.
Well, what I meant was they're trying to do away with them, so get them while they're getting good.
Hey, brother, we're in South Carolina. Our county, Horry County, is the Second Amendment county. That's exactly what the politicians call it. But, we ain't going to get into that mess, man. I don't even want to get into that. But everything else all right, Steve, before I move on?
Yes, sir. Everything's good. Good to hear you. And I guess Jim wasn't in tonight?
Yeah, he was in, but he went because of lightning, and Don didn't come in this evening.
Okay. All right. I'll say 7-3, and thanks for picking me up, and let you get on with that there. We'll talk to you when we can. K3SLM.
All right, man. Hey, my little tin can's making it to you tonight.
Your little what?
My little tin can sitting on the table here.
Yeah, your tin can's making it.
All right, man. See you 7-3. Steve. A good friend of mine, K3SLM, up in Pennsylvania. Known him since me and Steve pretty much got our licenses right around the same time. Way back in the 90s. Man, I'm glad I ain't as old as he is. All right, this is Kilo November 3, Quebec. How about November 3, Charlie Uniform? Good evening, sir. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Ren. Good to hear you in there again. I know it's been a while since I've checked in. I actually have listened to a couple times in between our last conversations. But, anyway, I was upstairs. I was eating a little bit. I came down. I wanted to try my antenna. I had to take it down. I had 6 trees taken out the other day, actually yesterday. One was about probably 120 feet tall, right above my house. And I counted the rings on that thing, and it was 126 years old. So it was, if I can say, born in 1897. So that was a big sucker. And I had a 105-foot crane and then a 90-foot crane, both cranes in my front yard. So it was quite a production. But I had to take this antenna down, and then I got it back up and just wanted to check. It's the SWR's checking out like it usually would. I know the band conditions. The band's really noisy. Signals aren't as great, I guess. But, thought I would give it a check-in here. Good to talk to you again, Ren, N3CU.
N3CU, it's been a while, man. You're solid S9, man. Solid S9. I don't know if I talked to you since I put this new antenna up or not.
You know what? I'm looking at the last time we spoke. It was October 1st, 2022.
Okay, well, I put a new end bed up down here. It's only about 9 feet off the ground. But, and then I put a new 50-foot length of LMR 400 Ultraflex. New coax, put that in line and did some major groundwork thanks to Jim and Ed over there in North Carolina. Just kind of beefed up the station. Go ahead.
Are you saying the antenna you're transmitting on is only 9 feet off the ground?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you better tell me I'm better than 10 over S9. You're done doing 10 over S9. My antenna's up 60 feet, and it's 135 feet long.
Yeah, I'm running that new, my antenna's NFET has 3 teraroids wrapped in it. It's the 80 to 10. It can hold 2 kilowatts, but I got that monster grounded real good, so, you know, with an 8-foot stake and stuff. They say you don't really have to ground the NFETs, but I grounded mine. But yeah, I'm only 9 feet off the ground, believe it or not. I really am. Kind of crazy, ain't it?
Well, it is. You're peaking about 18 over now. That is amazing. Well, I mean, the difference is you can get more local, but it's a little bit more of a challenge when you try to get DX, I would imagine. But yeah, it just goes to show. I was out at a park, actually in Wrightsville, and on the other side of the river. And I had a 40-meter doublet just laying on the ground. And I worked somebody from Illinois. He gave me an S9.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't have trouble with DX. I really don't. I mean, I thought about taking it up higher, you know. I was going to buy some flagpoles and put it up. But I don't think I want to mess with it. I mean, you know, I worked digital stuff with it all the way into China and the South Pacific, Australia, all over the place. I mean, it's doing a job. DX, not too bad with DX. I'm happy with that. Europe's not a problem whatsoever. You know, it's basically north-south polarized, but I mean, it does a nice job. I can work the West Coast with it. Not a problem at all. I figured, well, why screw with it, right?
Yeah, I agree with you there. Talking about north-south versus the other east-west, I have 2 doublets. They're both 135 feet long. One is 60, the other one's 50, going in opposite directions. And let me give you a little idea. And the stations north and south, like you are, this antenna is going to come in really well. And hold on, I'll go to the other one. You might not hear me very well, but people in the west are going to hear me. Here we go. Okay, now I'm on the other antenna, and I know my signal dropped down quite a bit. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's way down, man. You went way down.
Yeah. Well, that makes perfect sense. And, you know, in a contest, I love this setup because I have 2 small manual tuners on top of my 590, and both antennas are coming in. I just tune those suckers up, and during a contest, I just hit the AB switch really quickly between them. And, you know, in let's say a worldwide DX contest, the beams are going to do better. But in this, you know, United States, East-West, I can go AB, and dang, I do really well with this setup.
Yeah, you run a Kenwood 590, you say?
Yeah, it's the 590 SG.
All right, nice radio. I'll give you a hint. You got to check out the DX10. You want to talk about a receiver with a front end for contesting? Oh, it's great, man. I mean, I get down on CW, man, and there'd be a bunch of people keying up at the same time, doing codes. I could squeeze it down to just one contact at a time. You know, just if you ever get a chance, man, since you contest, this radio is awesome for that.
Is that the FTDX10?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm using right now.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to check that out. You know, when I was looking for a new rig, I had gone 20 years getting a base rig So I go a long time. But I was looking at the 7300. I know there are tons out there, and I know people speak highly of them, but one of the things I liked about the 590 SG is it has 2 antenna ports. And so in my setup, with 2 antennas going back and forth really quickly, it just worked out so much better, because I think the 7300 just has 1 port.
Yeah, it does. I have a 7300 over here. I don't use it much. Sometimes I use it on FT8. I have it sitting over there. I just throw a switch here. But, this thing, I love it. I'm using an M100 microphone with dual element condenser and dynamic on a desk mic. And I'm just sitting leisurely back in the chair. And the microphone's probably, the head of the microphone, I would say at least 2 feet away from me, Roger.
Oh, nice. It is really sounding nice. Very, very nice there, Ren. But, yeah, I'll have to check that radio out. Is that in the price range of the 590?
I don't know what you paid for the 590.
Well, I got it for $1225, but they're upwards of $1,1600 now.
Yeah, that's about what the TX10 is, right around 15, 14, 15, depends. But I'll tell you what, you won't go wrong. The front end of this thing, and I can just sit back here, and I'm time's up big time here. I have it on a 27-inch monitor, and I just look up, and there it is.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I don't think I'm going to be biting on it, because, as I said, the last bass rig I got was the IC746. I bought that back in 2000, and this one I bought 3 years ago, so that makes it 20 years.
Hey, Roger. All right, my good friend. I guess I should be able to get in here and get 1 or 2 more contacts before I end this set in the next 2 minutes. So, hey, anything else we can do for you tonight? By the way, it's a pleasure talking to you again.
Yeah, same here, and no, I'm good. So, once again, good to talk to you, and I'll let you see if anybody else is in there. This is November 3 Charlie uniform.
November 3 Charlie uniform, Kilo November 3 Quebec. Always a pleasure, sir. Pleasure talking to you all the time there, definitely. Hey, and you take care of 7-3. The Alligator net is here on 7255. And we're looking for 1 more check-in, 1 or 2 more check-ins, and we got to close it out. Check-ins, last call. Oh, all right. Oh, man, how you doing up there, man? How's it going? Hey, where'd you go, my friend? You dropped out. AC3RN, where'd you go? KN32.
Oh, okay. Somebody else was in the background, and that was their conversation. So, yeah, we just want to wave at you before you park the bus that we've been doing last longer. Just talking about it. My possibility, we just may have learned something about it. Everything's going good down here south of the whole thing. Let's go around a year, maybe the 50 for all the brothers trying to come back over to Western country. I'm riding high, so let's do the down about on the old highway. So thanks for the ride, and we'll catch you next week at KGARN.
All right, my good friend, you take care. Good hearing you again. It's been a while. Hey, 73T, and hey, thanks for checking into the Gator then. All right, my name is Ronaldo, and I'm KN32. That's Kilo November 3 Quebec. It's 9 o'clock. Gonna jump out of here. I'd like to extend it a little bit more tonight, but I'm too tired, and, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Kilo Echo 8, leave him at Delta Bravo. Jim wasn't in here tonight because of lightning. That'll be 3 day on. Don is trying to heal up. He'll be back on the net eventually. I'd like to thank everybody for checking into the Alligator net on 7255. If it wasn't for the check-ins, the net would not be here. We had 21 check-ins this evening. Let's say 7-3 all. And hope to see you here Monday night. Everybody have a nice, safe weekend and be safe. And thanks again for checking into the Gator net. Once again, if it wasn't for the amateurs, this net would not be here. And it's been 5 years running. 73 all from KN3Q. I will return in the frequency back to normal adventure use here on 7255. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec. Good night, all.
KN3 Quebec.
And Indiana. Shame on you.
Yeah, I know you hear me up here in Indiana. I know you do. I know. Look at your needle.
I got about a 2-2.
Hey, man, I love this new antenna, bro.
What'd you put up, Ronaldo?
I went and took the old end fed down. I think I burned it up with FT8, and I put up a new end fed. It can hold 2 kilowatts, and it's been working pretty good.
Okay, N9UX, righty. Yeah, I got that Super Loop up. I really like it. I like it a lot. There's a little bit of difference between it and the double bazooka, but the double bazooka's like southeast and northwest, where the wire I'm on now is north and south.
Well, it's doing a good job, man. You're always 10 over. Yeah, if you go online at myantennas.com company, I know it's a little salty with shipping and all. It's like $311. But I got the brackets and everything for the pole. And it's an excellent antenna. I've been happy with it. I mean, you can run 2 kilowatts through it and run 350 watts of continuous FT8 through it. And, man, it's a screaming antenna for only being 9 feet up.
Yeah, both that I have, either one will take legal limit, and of course the beam will too. But storm's kind of quieted down a little bit. I mean, they're all around us, but it's not as noisy as it was. But still, we're still getting them, so I figured I'd come back up here. What radio are you running now?
I'm running a Yaesu FTGX10.
Which one?
300 anymore. That's sitting over there as a backup. I also use a N100 Yaesu microphone, not a Heil, which is, I decided not to go with Heil on this radio. It has a dynamic and